I'm Teacher Mariah and I am back with my telescope this week. It had something to do with the theme of the week. Do you remember what it was? Let's begin.
Cave trapped us in. Professor Squawks, you there? Good, you're still there. Oh, hi, my name is Violet. I'm searching for the rare star plushie. I'm in the star cave right now. As you see, there's lots of stars. I'm trying to find it, but... It got so dark all of a sudden. Huh? Professor Squawks, you there? Good. What's that I see? I found it! The rare star plush! It's right here! Good job, guys. You helped me find the rare star plush. Bye!
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
Hello, kids. Today, we're going to sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Ready? Begin. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Hi friends, it's time to update our theme board. Now last time we met, which was just a few days ago, we had 2 sentence cards here. The first one says a star has 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And ta-da! This wand is shaped like a star. Now we're going to update our theme board with 2 fresh sentence cards. The first one says a starfish looks like a star. And the next sentence card is, the sun is a star. Wow, guys, our own sun is a star. Now, let's chat a little bit about the stars. Ooh, what do I have here? This right here is a telescope. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to look inside the telescope and I'm going to project some constellations that you can see in the night sky. Now, a constellation is a bunch of stars in the sky, and if you were to sort of connect the dots, they sort of look like something. So let's take a look. I am seeing the constellation called Orion. Do you see the 3 different stars in the middle? Some people call that the belt of Orion. Let's see what I'm going to see in my telescope next. That constellation is called the Big Dipper. Now, doesn't that look like a big spoon that you could dip into water or maybe it's like a soup ladle that you could dip into a pot of soup and pour it into your bowl. And our last constellation that we're going to look through our telescope is called Pegasus. And Pegasus is a winged horse. And people believe that if you connect the dots on this constellation, that's exactly what it looks like. How neat. Well, if you get a chance to this week, go outside, especially on a cloudless night, and look up above you. You can see the stars. They're far away, but we have so many stars, galaxies and galaxies and galaxies of stars. You know, there are still stars to be discovered. Maybe one day you can become an astronomer and learn about stars and even find some new stars in our solar system, not past our solar system, in our universe. Great job. All right, now, I love stars, but we need to move on to our wake up warm-ups. So let's do that next. Great job, guys. Today for our warm-up, we're going to sort objects into whether it starts with the letter H sound or if it does not start with the letter H sound. As a review, the letter H, what does it say? That's right. The letter H says huh. That's the sound we're going to listen for with these objects. Our first object is a hat. Hat. I hear the H sound. That would go into the H column. Ball. That doesn't start with H. What letter does ball start with? Ball. That's right, it's the letter B. We know it's not H, so it goes in the not H column. Next we have a goat. Goat. That's not H. That starts with the letter G. Goat. What about a hen? Hen. Hen starts with the letter H. Hippo. Hippo starts with the letter H too. And last we have an ant. Ant. I don't hear the H sound, so that would go into this column. Great job! You've sorted between things that started with the H sound and things that do not start with the H sound. This is something you can try with various objects around your house this week. My A to Z Books presents the letter H house in The Hidden Hamster. A happy house lives on the corner of Henderson and Howard Street. Harold Hughes lived there, along with his sisters Hannah and Henrietta. Help! While Harold was holding his hamster Hank one day, it hopped away and hid under a pile of hay. It was getting hot outside, so the Hughes worked hastily to find Hank. The neighbors lent a hand. Hooray! Hannah found the hamster in a hole. That was a good thing because the hamster was hungry after being outside the house for hours. The end. You can print the black and white version, color it in, and trace the letter H. Great job on your warm-ups today, kids. All right, now let's cozy up and get ready to read because Teacher Ashley is going to read us a story.
Today's book is Star in the Jar by Sam Hay and Sarah Massini. My little brother likes looking for treasure. Tickly treasure, glittery treasure, even trash can treasure. But one day, he found something extra special. So special, I thought it must belong to someone else. What did he find? He found a star. We asked the helpful girl from school, but she said it wasn't hers. Look, she has a notebook full of stars. We showed it to the lunch lady, but it wasn't hers either. She has stars on her uniform. We asked the sheriff, but he shook his head. He's got a star on his hat. The fairies hadn't lost it, nor had the wizards. If no one has lost it, my little brother said, that means I can keep it. My little brother loved his new treasure. He put it in a jar and carried it everywhere. Even to the movie theater, on his scooter, and on the potty. That's a silly place to take your star, isn't it? As the day turned into night, The little treasure got shinier, but it didn't look happy. Then my little brother spotted something. Up high in the dark, dark sky, there was a message. Lost one small star. It's here, my little brother shouted to the sky. But the little star's friends were too far away to hear. We had to help the star get back home. We tried climbing up high, teaching it to fly, and bouncing the star back up to the sky. But nothing worked. Maybe the little star would have to stay in the jar forever. Then an idea popped into my head. I raced inside and looked in every cabinet and every drawer. I found flashlights and twinkling lights, book lamps and bike lights, glow sticks and headlamps. And we sent a message back. What message are they sending? They have a star. There's the star. Then the sky began to crackle and fizz, and the stars joined together and made a long, swirly, whirly, sparkly silver chain all the way down to our backyard. And they lifted their little friend, here he is, gently back up to the sky. My little brother felt sad. He'd lost his special treasure. But then, thank you, friend. He realized he hadn't lost his treasure. He'd made a friend. There he is. A forever friend who would twinkle him to sleep every night. Good night, star. That was Star in the Jar by Sam Hay and Sarah Massini. Friends, thank you for joining me at my work table. Now remember, all activities we do at the work table need to be completed with teacher or caregiver support. Let's see what we have coming up next in our alphabet notebook. Okay, we've completed A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. So today we will be completing the letter H, house. There's our letter G, giraffe. And here is today's craft, the letter H, house. We have lots of little pieces that go to make this letter craft. But first, let's look over here. On this page, you will be coloring in the letter and practicing tracing the uppercase H and the lowercase h. Okay, I'm going to show you very quickly how to put together the letter H house craft. Here we go. Check out my letter H house craft. Got 3 blue windows, or 3 windows with blue curtains, 1 window with red curtains, and a red door. And we even have some smoke coming from our chimney. You think it might be cold? Maybe. Okay, that's it for our letter craft today. Let's check out our activities. So our first activity is called G or H sort. And the directions say to sort small objects or printables from your letter sounds tub. So I have a few different printables here from our letter sounds tub. And I thought we'd look through them and decide, is this a G or an H word? Here, let me move this over to make sure you can see all the cards. Okay, so our first one is a goat. Does goat begin with the letter G or the letter H? G, that's correct. How about glove? Does that begin with a G or an H? G, that is correct. How about hand? Does that begin with a G or an H? H. How about hippo? Does that begin with a G or an H? Hippo begins with H. Okay, how about horse? Horse begins with an H. And what about goose? Goose begins with a G. Okay, so that's how your G or H sort activity works. And you get to do this with your own little toys that you might have, or maybe you have some other printables from your letter sounds tub that you can use. Okay, and our next sheet comes in both color and black and white. And the directions, it's called Starry Skies. And the directions say, count the stars in the night sky. Write the number of stars you see in the box at the bottom of the page. So your job is to count all these yellow stars in the sky and then write the number here of stars that you see. And that's all you do for this activity. So those are our two activities for today. I hope you enjoy completing these.
Friends, it's Play-Doh time. Today we are going to make petals for our Mayflower using white and yellow Play-Doh. We did it! What shape is our Mayflowers? That's right, a star. Well done.
We had so much fun today with you at Circle Time Club. I hope you had a blast too. Now remember, when you go back and do your activities, make them unique and special to you. We'd love to see them. Write to us sometime. From all of us here at Home CEO Academy, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and we will see you again next time. Goodbye!
You could be large